Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Mike with Grease Police Auto Detailing. I am going to be doing a video today, an unboxing of the new MJJC foam cannon. They sent it to me a little while ago, but due to the weather where I'm at here in Baltimore, Maryland, it hasn't been cooperative with us up here. So detailing has been slow, lots of snow and lots of rain, just cold, nasty weather. But today, it's a perfect day to do this unboxing. So they sent it to me, just asked me to do a review for you guys on it. And so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna open it up here. It's a great company. They have great foam cannons. The last one I did a review on works great. I still use it today. I would have used it today on my cars and truck, but I knew that I had this and I wanted to get this done for them. So that's what we're doing. So this is the MJJC PRO V3 right there. So it's a nice box. Right off the bat, I can tell better design. I like the thick base now that the hopper for where the soap and your water sets into. One of the other things I like to point out is they give you that large round top, unlike the some of the other brands out there where it's like real like bottleneck thin. It's almost like a water bottle. So it's hard to, you know, dump water in. If you're like me, you're mobile, you don't want to waste a lot of water. So with this version here with that wide neck, you can really put your fill spout in there and fill it up with water. You won't waste your water, waste your soap. All right. So I'm just reading here. It says how to use foaming, rinsing, foaming again, washing, rinsing, and drying. But obviously we're going to be doing mainly foaming, and that's about it. All right. So lots of foam here. Thick foam. It's about 1 inch. So you know you're getting something good when you buy from this company. Their products are not cheap. I think this one runs, I think it's about $90. They gave me the version with the quick release. I hope, yes. So comes in a couple parts here. Let's see. Also love that. The little this ball valve here at the bottom, that's a great feature to have, because that will screen out the contaminants if there are any in your water, and that way you're not plugging everything up. The quick release valve comes with 2 extra O-rings, so if they wear out, I haven't had that problem in my other one, so I don't really expect that to happen in this one either. Nice sturdy canister, cool design. It's a 1200 milliliter bottle. One thing I would kind of like that I'm not seeing on this is maybe a window. You can kind of see from the top, obviously, but sometimes it's kind of nice when you're using it to have that window so you know how much you have left. Obviously, you can feel the weight, but I like having the window. Nothing else in there. Great box, great design. So let's go ahead and start putting this together. Probably put this knife away before I slice myself up. And then I'll be doing a review on Band-Aids. So I'm gonna read the instruction manual first. Okay, so probably want to get some tape on here for the threads, but you don't have to if you don't want to. See in the bottom here, and they give you these different jetting options too, so you can put those on if you want. But if you're like me, you just want to grab it and go. You don't want to do all this building. So let me I'm gonna pause the video real quick, and then I'll resume in after I get the thread locker or the Teflon tape. All right, now that I got that all taped up, just want to go over some things I found here in the manual. So the nozzle here comes with a 1.25 millimeter orifice pre-installed in the foam nozzle for foam lance. It says it's compatible with most pressure washers up to 2200 psi, but they do give you smaller orifices. So if you want to change that out, you just need a flathead screwdriver and it fits in there and you can remove it. I use a Kranzla 1622 TS. I've been using it for probably like, probably going on 6 years now. It's been great. I did have an issue with it, but we can go over that in another video. But yeah, back to the foam cannon here. So I'm just installing the quick release here on the back. You just screw it on, and quite honestly, you probably don't need the Teflon tape. I just like to have it. But this screws on. This feels well made. Like, you know, this is thick plastic. It's not cheap. I don't think it's going to break on you. There is an O-ring down inside here to keep everything sealed up. So it's, yeah, everything feels good. Nice and stout the way you would want it. So there are replacement mesh filters. There's like 2 of those, and then I got to figure out what this other little black one is. But they're just replacements. This thing comes ready to go. They didn't ship their soap, but that's okay because I don't use their soap anyway. Nothing wrong with their soap, but so these are the mesh filters. I think their soap actually works pretty good, but I don't use it. I like to use Obert Car Care soap. So if you're not familiar with Obert Car Care, it's a great company. Check them out. I use their all-purpose soap. It's called APS soap. It's great. A lot of the detailers that I know love to use it. Love to use Obert products. He also makes, he being the owner, Dave Patterson, great guy. I met him at Gloss University a few years ago. Him and Matt Arendt. Jason Kilmer and the other gentleman that owned Red's Detailing. Can't think of his name, but he was a great guy, great instructor as well. So if you can check out Gloss University, I would definitely do that. You might be into paint correcting and that kind of thing, but they also teach you how to wet sand and just give you confidence. So this is my little plug for Gloss University. So back to the foam cannon. Nice weighted ball joint on the end. There is, up inside of there is a screen to screen out any kind of dirt and debris so it doesn't get clogged in your foam cannon, because if you're like me, you have MTM, that one got clogged too many times. I don't even use it anymore. That was, to me, it was a waste of money. MJJC, on their website, they say they model their products after an Italian company. I'm not exactly sure which one. I can only guess, but I don't want to say because I'm not sure. So I'm trying to put this on here now. To fit it on there. All right, so I'm going to pause the video again and get right back as soon as I get this thing on. All right, that took some finagling. Basically, I had to pinch the top of the tube and then just kind of force the end of the tube onto, there's like a little male end sticking off the bottom here. So I just forced the tube, I don't know what this is made out of, rubber, silicone, and forced that onto the metal male end at the bottom. So it just hangs off like that. So then you just mate the two together like so. Obviously you would have your soap and your water in here. Kind of like these, I guess these are like something for you to hold. It's like a handle. Pretty cool. But nice overall bottle. You don't really, I mean, it doesn't feel like it's gonna just, some of these bottles, you know, they'll just flip over because the base isn't real wide. This base is pretty wide. Not exactly sure. I'd say maybe 5.5 inch wide base at the bottom here. But you get these directions in case you need directions. Some people like them, some people just throw them away, they don't really care. So I'm gonna go and test this thing out now on my personal car out front, and we'll see how it works. All right, so I'll be back with you then. Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Mike here with Grease Police Auto Detailing. I am going to be showing you today the new MJJC PRO V 3.0. It is an amazing product. I'll just start it off like that. They sent me this a little while ago. I wasn't really able to do a review for you on this, but now that the weather here in Maryland is finally deciding to cooperate, at least for today, I can show you this amazing product. I'll show you a couple things I love about it. Some of the things I think they really did a really good job on. Of course, there's some things that maybe could be improved, but for the most part, I think it's a great product. Starting off, they sent me this one with the quick connect. So I have it here on my MTM. Just doing my Raptor here today. So let me show you. This is all practical use. So if you notice with some of the foam cannons, they tend to fall over. But this one, just quick connect. It's very well balanced. Now, of course, it could, if I pushed it too far, it would fall down. But it's a great product overall. Love the bottom. They really did a good job with that. When you are filling up your soaps like me out in the field, you want to be able to get in there quickly. And they gave you a nice wide mouth, right? So you can use your fill spout, pour your soaps in there, and you don't have to worry about it dripping down the side and wasting the material. Another thing, they kept the nice silicone tube, and there is a filter in there. I'm trying to get the camera to pick it up. There is a filter in there so that it doesn't pick up dirt, everything like that. So as you move this around in the bottle, as your hand moves while you're spraying, the nice ball bearing there at the bottom will go wherever the soap material is. Another thing, I would say that this is a translucent material, right? On the exterior of the bottle here, you got a nice, you can fill it up to 1,200 milliliters, and you can see exactly how much water and materials in there. So it's a great feature to have. This is all locked in. Top here is usually your nozzle. Left is for more water. Turn it to the right, you're going to get more soap. You're going to use more material. The front here in the mouth is adjustable. So if you want to turn it whichever way, I have it right now and more of a vertical pattern, so it's like a fan from left to right. However, if you do want that horizontal fan, you can do that, and then you can open it up or close it however you want to spray your material. I like doing it in a fan pattern. Let's hook it back up to the pressure washer, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so got it hooked up back. Okay, so I have the MJJC PRO V 3.0 hooked back up to the pressure washer here. So we're gonna just lay down a nice thick foam section here on the side of the truck. Foams up great. I'm using Obert Car Care's APS soap on this, but really love this foam cannon here. You can move around to the front, do this front half as well. Looks great. Super happy with this. It is priced, I want to say, at around $90. However, I do have a code you can use if you want a bit of a discount. I believe it's about 10% off if you use my code, and it'll be linked in the video below if you want to buy one of these yourself. The driver's side isn't ceramic coated yet. I'm getting ready to do that now, but the passenger side is. You can see the difference here. Ceramic coating side, definitely speeding up, shedding that water more because of that coating being on there. And you'll see here that the front left side as opposed to the driver's side not being coated. This product is great. I highly recommend getting it. It's a great company. They have modeled this product by using a Italian product. I don't know which one. I can only guess to say which one it is, but I think this is great. I would definitely buy this. Comes with spare parts as well, so I'm happy with it. I think you will be too. Get yourself a MJJC Pro version 3.